Hey everyone, I'm going to be doing an unboxing today. I received my order from Yes Asia, and there were a couple of albums that I bought. One is 100% Sunshine, which I will show in a different video. And I also ordered Pentagon's newest album, Thumbs Up. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the photo book and the things that I pulled. And then I'm also going to go a little bit into some cube talk because I have been wanting to vent for quite a while now regarding the whole situation with Ejon and Hyuna. So, but let's look at the album first. It's this bright green color, which I'm totally loving. And then you open it, and you've got the track list right here. And in this album, they're promoting as 8. So Thumbs Up is their 7th mini album. They're all very cute here. Let me skip to, yeah, this part where this is kind of a creepy picture with the masks, but in this back section, the names are here. So that makes it easier for me. So Jinho is in the green and he's looking so cute in this outfit. And then we have Hui in pink. Hongsuk. Shinwon. Yewon. I think that's how I pronounce it. I'm not sure. Yuto. Kino. And Wusuk. Okay, so you guys, I actually pulled 2 of the same photo cards. How unlucky am I? So I have Yewon's card, but they're both the same card. So one of these is definitely up for trade or for sale. And I also, the CD plate that I got has Jinho, Hui, and Hongsuk. So happy with that. But yeah, this has never happened to me before where I've gotten like 2 of the same cards. Unless this album you were only supposed to get 1 card and then I just happened to get doubles. So that is the photo book. Again, I think it's really nice. All the outfits are colorful. I'm really liking the album a lot. I'm even loving the B-sides. So yeah, I'm happy to have this album in my collection. But yeah, I was waiting to receive this so that I could do my venting on the whole Hyuna and Edon dating situation. I know it's the news is already old at this time, but yeah, I've been wanting to vent for it for quite some time, even before I went to KCON. So you guys don't have to stay for that. You guys can just, click out of the video now if you want. And if you do, thank you for watching the unboxing. But yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about the cube situation with Idan and Hyuna. I'm very disappointed. I really don't know exactly how to describe, because I'm feeling like angry. Also, I'm feeling sad a bit for the two of them. I think they're gonna do well as individual artists. So I'm not like worried about them, but I just think that it's sad that they were kicked out of Cube, or asked to leave Cube, because they could not be trusted anymore. At least that's what I understand. And then it was retracted. And then now, as far as I know, Hyuna and Idan are no longer with Cube. So, yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I'm still under the impression of. Now, I have been upset about this whole situation ever since before KCON, when they first announced they were dating and Triple H's activities were stopped, and then Idan was not going to be going to the fan meet, Pentagon's next fan meet. And that worried me because I thought there's a chance that he's not going to go to KCON. And a lot of friends thought, no, we're pretty supportive here. There's no reason why he shouldn't be able to go. So yeah, I was really kind of hopeful. But, I get to KCON, I'm looking through some of my messages on my group chats, and there's no Idan sighting at the airport, or Yan'an, which, I was hoping that, maybe they're on a different flight, but no, that's not really what happened. Now, with Yan'an, I believe he was having health issues, so that's totally understandable. The only thing that I was really, at least angry with Cube at that time, because I don't know what the real reasoning was behind it. If it had always been that he was having health issues, but what I heard was that Yan'an was doing his China promotions or China activities, so that's why he couldn't come. At least that's what I was hearing. But then I am at the 17 artist engagement, and it's all 13 of them. There's the 8 and June, which they are in the exact same China activities as Yan'an. So I was thinking, well, that couldn't have been a reason then. But if he was sick, then yeah, that's a totally valid reason. But I just thought Cube was already shady at that point because because Idan was not there. And, I just got into Pentagon this year. They've been on my radar for a little over a year now. But I started following them more when it was a few months before KCON. And I really love Idan. And I was thinking that what happened was on the Sunday of KCON, I actually was able to purchase someone's platinum wristband. And I thought it was worth it because I liked the lineup, and I really wanted to be close to Idan. I really wanted to support him. But that's not what happened. He ended up not performing with them. And, I didn't want that to ruin the KCON experience. And it totally didn't. But people were asking me, whenever I was like in line and we were chatting, people would ask me who am I here for? Who, who am I? Who are the people that I want to see the most? And I would tell them that really, I'm here to see Edon, but that's not going to happen. And a lot of people they would look at me and they would be, oh, I'm so sorry that that's the case. And I'm like, you know what? I mean, we can't do anything about it. But yeah, so that was upsetting. But I still enjoyed the show, and John Coreon did a really cool intro to Shine, so it was still a fun performance to see. But it's the song to me is not the same without Edon. And so I was just really kind of bummed about that. And so after KCON and everything, I was trying to figure out how I felt about Cube and just everything that was going on. And then all of a sudden, like, what was it, a week or two ago, then Cube announced that Edon and Hino would no longer be with the company. And then at that point, I was just kind of furious. I was really, really disappointed. And what I felt like was I don't even want to support Cube anymore. So, I'm going to go into a little explanation of how I want to continue supporting Pentagon and the Cube groups. B2B is one of my ultimate bias groups. They're in my top 5. But Shaywall 360 did a great video on the situation, and she explained her view on how to support the artists without actually directly buying their albums. And so I'm going to link her video because it's a great video. I think she's a real person who, just speaks the truth, and she's very articulate. I'm always able to understand her explanations, and I'm like the opposite. I'm not very good at explaining why I feel a certain way. But regarding supporting or not wanting to support Cube anymore, I do still very much love all the artists. B2B, Pentagon, Idol, Joe Kwan, CLC, all groups that I love. And the only thing is, I just feel like I don't want to purchase like directly like from Q, if that makes sense. So the way Shaywall 360 explained it was one way to support the artists would be to buy third party, and for me that's actually not a bad idea because like I said, B2B is one of my ultimate groups, and I only started collecting albums in the last year, so I don't have that many B2B albums. So if I try and look for like used copies on Facebook or here on YouTube, that's how I plan to keep collecting albums from the Cube artists. Now, I know that kind of makes it hard because they have some trainees that are really good. Jo Woon Chan is so good, so talented as a rapper. And Lai Kwan Lin from 101, he's going to be coming back after he is done with 101. And he is supposed to, debut. So, yeah, I mean, I want to support all the artists. But for me right now, I don't want to buy any any more albums from Cube. So, or I guess direct purchasing. Um, I am going to look at buying third party, buying used albums, things like that, because I still love the groups. It'll be harder to get maybe some of the albums with Pentagon because they're a group that debuted not that long ago. But I think I can definitely find some stuff for Hyuna, and yeah, I just that's just my personal feeling. Like I don't, I'm not against anybody like continuing to support the artists by buying the albums. I still think that's that's a way to support them. For me, it's just not like my way right now. But yeah, it's like I have friends that are going to still continue to buy the albums, and that's cool and everything. But I just sort of want to let you guys know like what my plans were, and I don't know. I'm just Cube has they've really disappointed me. I am also a big fan of highlights. So they used to be Beast under Cube. They had to change their name because of copyright. And at that point, I don't really know exactly what happened, but I can only imagine that there may have been problems. And then Hyun's been with the company like over 10 years, I think. And she started with 4 Minute, and that was one girl group that was really great. They were doing well in my opinion, but from what I heard, Cube didn't treat them so well. So they disbanded like I forgot, a few years ago. And then with B2B, they're also another group under Cube, and like I've said, they are one of my ultimate bias groups. And the story I have that's related to B2B is with Peniel's hair loss, because I like it broke my heart to watch him on Hello Counselor, when he was explaining how he had to hide his hair loss for 2 years. And I'm just thinking like that's so sad. I'm thinking like, I'm old enough to be his mom, and I just would not want my child to feel like that. But yeah, I mean, he was explaining how he had to hide it for a couple of years, and I don't really know like the reason why. And he had at that time when he was on Hello Counselor, he also mentioned that he there was some, I guess, misunderstanding when he was talking to a female idol. But he even made a point, was like, so what if he wanted to date them? He should be able to date them. And so, yeah, so overall, when I look at Cube and some of the history, I'm just not happy with them. So that's kind of what I've decided to do. Again, I will link Shaywell 360's video, because I think she does a really great explanation. And then you can maybe look up some other YouTubers who have done unboxings. They may have different opinions. And like I said, it's totally fine. People are going to keep buying the albums, and that's a good thing. But for me right now, that's how upset at Cube I am. That's how upset with Cube I am, that I just don't really want to buy any of the artists' albums like directly. Like I'll be mostly trying to go through third party. So, but yeah, that's my unboxing, and then my little like rant or venting situation that I just kind of want to get out. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.